Hey guys, and today of the NBA Finals.
We want your time in the arena to be enjoyable.
Let's see how this goes out.
Game 1 of the NBA Finals. The Cavaliers delivered a 4-game sweep to become conference champions. Now, the quest is for one ultimate goal, just 4 wins away. The first.
Basketball's biggest stage, the NBA. You look at Dallas. Well, we know this is everything they've worked toward, Greg. The adjustments in the offseason have really paid off.
And it's a well-run organization from top to bottom. They know who they are. They play to their strengths. That's why they find themselves here with an opportunity to win it all in the NBA Finals.
I like what you said. They know who they are. They play within those limits. You're right. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. Big man on the floor for him. It'll be Washington and Gafford. And it's Marshall in at the small forward position. Doncic passes to Washington. Back to Doncic. Gafford sets the pick for Doncic. Offensive rebound. Tries again, and it's Gafford laying it in.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Smith for 3. Connects from three-point range. Smith's got 5 points so far.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Washington sets the pick for Doncic. A three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
Allen with the screen for Smith. To the middle. Allen shot is off.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Stop that.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Pass to Marshall. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open.
Just 1 made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
Smith finds LeVert. Back to Smith. From past the arc. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. That's now 8 points for Smith.
Don't you love how LeVert looks for his guys? Totally unselfish, does whatever it takes to get the win.
For Dallas, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson did give me a few minutes to catch up with him. Obviously, they're trying to limit the damage Luka Doncic inflicts, and that's at the front of his mind. He said, Luka is going to get his. We can't stop that, but we can't let him set up everyone else for easy ones. When the whole team gets involved, we're cooked. We're going to make him work for every assist out there. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Doncic kicks to Irving. Will it go? Count it.
Irving, an elusive scorer, so adept at finding space inside.
Score 3 or something. So score something.
Smith scanning the floor.
Oh, wrong way. Such a good score.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, driving to the basket. And the shot goes in. Smith's got 10.
Great start for him. 4-4.
It may be a little
Could
bit
be
loud,
in
okay?
for a big game.
Doncic passes to Irving. Launches a 3. And it's Wade with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Allen, a screen on Irving. Here's Smith. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Gafford finds Washington. It's rebounded by Cleveland. This team has been cruising through these playoffs. Just 1 loss so far.
Yeah, they've ripped through the postseason thus far, arguably playing their best basketball of the season. That's what you want. this time of year.
Outside Irving. Sinks the three-pointer.
Oh, how do you
Irving's
make
got his
that?
second bucket of the night.
Excellent setup. The pre-shot preparation, getting into that catch-and-shoot game. We see it, Kyrie.
Here's Smith. 12 points for him. And another miss by Cleveland. Mavericks trail by 7. And Marshall kicks to Doncic. Pass to Irving. Banked in off the glass. Irving's got his third basket of the night.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
And
So many
Kenny
fans
Atkinson
outside.
calls timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Reith is checked in. George Niang comes in for Dean Wade. Okoro's checked in for Karis LeVert. And it's Ty Jerome in for Garland. The Mavericks also with a sub. Lively's checked in. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. 8-point game. Marshall with it. Scoreless thus far. A nice shot by Doncic.
Well, there's a mix of touch and power that Luka Doncic brings to the game. You can't take him lightly when he touches the paint.
Here's Smith. And yes, it's good. Smith's got 17 now.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Doncic passes to Irving. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Smith outside. Pass to Reith. The three. Smith with the basket on the assist from Okoro. Smith's got 20 points.
Not going in.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient. Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Mavericks trail by 11. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Lively. Nobody near Irving. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 10.
I mean, if you want to chase him off the line, that's fine, but that ability to dribble drive, this guy is impossible to guard. Kyrie Irving.
Here's Doncic. The rebound by Niang.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Smith against Washington. And it's Smith missing.
I use my poster right there.
Doncic outside. It's stolen by Smith. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 22.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've got.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Cavaliers lead by 10.
So many people out
And we'll
there.
be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return.
Okay, maybe I shouldn't have said that, yeah. Maybe we don't have enough seating or anything like that. Hope we have enough seating for everyone. Some free seat or something like that.
And we're ready to get back.
Every seat is taken up.
Cavaliers. Reith is checked in. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Max Strus. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Big men on the floor for him. It'll be Washington and Gafford. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Marshall in at the 3.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Bucks was a man on a mission. He scored an incredible number of points, and he reached that total with some superb shooting from deep. A fantastic performance for him. Something he wants to repeat tonight. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
Well, this team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Jerome, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Kyrie Irving's checked in for the Mavericks. Fires for three. The rebound by Niang. The Cavaliers leading by 21. Here's the screen. Smith's shot is good. Smith's got 6 in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Outside Irving. From downtown, the rebound by Reef.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Irving against Smith. He gets that one. Smith's got 30 points.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Irving can't get it to go.
This guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
Smith, the pass to Niang. It's good, the assist that time from Smith.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Blowout right now.
And a deep 3 from Doncic. Dallas, no good that time either.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
And even after all those 3-pointers he hit in that first quarter, looks like the D still didn't learn his lesson as they've left him open for another one.
It's stolen by Smith. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
I think my steal overall is the same as my number right now.
Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got his 4th rebound in this one.
I don't know how I got 3 steals. With like a 4.
Marshall passes to Irving. On the wing, Doncic. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Smith outside. Unbelievable!
Can't do it much better than that right before the clock expires.
What a way to seize momentum. Can it carry over into the next quarter? Beautifully done.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. And you have to credit their defense for the job they've been doing against Irving. Kyrie's been almost invisible out there, and we don't say that very often. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Oh yeah, Sir CC. Sir CC. I may do some more.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
I think they've been smart in their approach, guys. I mean, finding ways to set up ready shooters. And if you don't have it, just make the extra pass.
I've been playing pretty good
More
at
often
this.
than not, the right guys are getting fed.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Mavericks. They're right where they want to be in the series, but perhaps a bit of a letdown tonight in the first half, Jet.
No maybes, Ernie. Definitely a letdown. They got a little too comfortable.
And I'm curious to see how they respond in the second half. This is the finals. Can't give away games.
We shall see. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Luka, you got nothing to do. Luka. don't got nothing to do. Doncic. Luka is gonna lose Doncic.
And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. What can you say, Mr. Clutch? An impressive effort here today.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Wade out there with Karis LeVert. Then there's Allen. And it's Smith. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Smith uses the glass to finish the layup. Smith's got 39.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
34.
Now here's Marshall. He's tightly guarded. Washington, that's good.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
For three, Smith. And the three ball is good. Smith's got 7 points for the quarter.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here.
Irving can't get it to go.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Smith outside. Pass to LeVert. 6 to shoot. Smith the pass to LeVert. And the foul called on Jarrett Allen. That is his first foul of the game. Cavaliers making a switch here. Strus is checked in. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Outside Irving. Off target from outside.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Nice shot by Smith.
Well, they're just riding a hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in a zone all night.
Doncic kicks to Washington. Pass to Gafford. Doncic against Garland. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
The defense knows they've got to stay attached to Luka, so he smartly turns it into a whistle.
The free throw's good from Doncic.
100, I guess. I was hoping he could go for 50%.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Lets it go. Dallas, no good that time either.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Smith for 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
39. It's pretty good.
Doncic outside. Pass to Washington. Going inside. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th assist in this one.
Boy, the extraordinary playmaking instincts of Luka Doncic on display right there.
Smith, no luck. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. In the corner, Irving with it.
Where's AD at? Why is Luka not on the Lakers?
Pass to Doncic.
I did start this.
Shot clock at 6. The baseline J. And he knocks down the jumper. Doncic has got 4 this quarter.
We know that Luka's a 3-level scorer. He's elite from any range. That time he goes to the midi.
Here's Smith. And yep, another basket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam King. Doncic finds Washington. Dallas moving it around. Irving can't hit.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Smith for 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Smith's got 53.
their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Inside. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Smith. Garland's got 10 points in the game.
Now, D was right there, but Darius Garland capable of scoring through tough coverage.
Looking to end the run. The shot's good. He's got 12.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
For three, Smith. The Mavericks pull it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Doncic. Lets it go with a three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Irving against Smith. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Pass to Marshall. Back to Doncic.
Actually, an S tier.
Jarrett Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Smith for three, and another three for Cleveland.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
Beyond the arc. Rebound by Marshall. Dallas has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Pass to Doncic. Fade away. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And another one. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Doncic outside. Pass to Irving. Can they get it? And no good.
I know he wants to answer the three that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
And so it's Cleveland, able to put on a show for the ages. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll return shortly. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach Jason Kidd.
They get wide open looks. They feel like it's a shoot-around right now. We got to stay in their body. They just getting shots after shots.
I think that's your last
Look now for Cleveland. Smith checked in for Okoro, and it's Ty Jerome in for Porter. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Cleveland.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
On the court for the Mavericks. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. Big men on the floor for him. It'll be Washington and Gafford. And it's Marshall in at the 3, the small forward.
And guys, you can go ahead and put game 1 in the record books. Exactly how they wanted to kick off this series against a tremendous opponent. Big win for Cleveland.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
They're certainly starting the finals off on the right foot, and this will be a comfortable win for them in game 1.
Yeah, this was a statement game, and what a time to make it. I'm sure it's going to get tougher for this group, but they won't be able to just run away with the championship. But tonight, they clearly established themselves as the stronger team early in this series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Smith.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Washington kicks to Marshall. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Gafford inside. He's covered by Niang. Doncic outside. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
See you guys in the next video.